Alright, so we're on a BMW R18 ROCTANE. It's going to be a little different for sure. Right now we have it in rain mode. You may be able to see that on the dash way up there. It's kind of neat that the speedometer that's actually on the headlight. It's kind of neat. Wide motor, like look at that, you know, it's so wide. How crazy is that? I find for me, I got to get used to where the shifter is. It's way down there, you know. Yeah, it's like way down there. So little different for sure. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll get it. It's all right. Saying that the brakes are really, it's so wide. Like it feels wide. If that makes sense, you know. It just where everything is sitting. But it's definitely got some like smooth, I have to say, like very smooth. All right. Yeah, like it's a weird spot. I'm gonna put that down. All right, let's get up here to these guys. But, and it's also like weird not having like a tack. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to figure out where the brake is. It's right there. Okay. I think you're. It's funny. Maybe my shoes aren't like very big, and I know that you could probably adjust all this for sure. But yeah, it's one of those. I don't know, one of those things, you know. There's the brake. Well, you were saying how like I don't know how what you call it. How touchy the brakes were, but I don't find them that touchy at all. So, but like anything, you got to get used to where everything is. Yeah, that shifter is small. I find it's really small. And it could just be my boots, but the shifters, it's like it's weird to get a hold of it, you know. Brakes okay. You can figure out where the brakes are. You really got to tuck your foot in though, for sure. I'm curious. There it is. There it is. It does definitely takes a little bit of time. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. I'd like to have the shifter come out a little bit further because I like to sit. I don't know if you guys can see it down here. I like to sit with my feet kind of out, right? But it's not, and it doesn't have a lot of like engine braking. You know, when you drop gears, we seem to be. Oh, we're kicking off. I gotta move my mirror. That's better. We're sidewalking it, and that's a demo ride. Thanks for joining us. No, that's not. That's not true. I think somebody just was like out of the way. Oh. Okay. We're getting a little separated. Come on, you can get out here. Yeah, you gotta really tuck your foot. Okay, let's just. Oh, we're off again. I would like a gear indicator. It's something. I think if you take the bagger version out, and the as weird as it sounds, the shifter is like, again, I think you just gotta get used to it. It's just a light little tap, and there's no like clanging sound. Of course, being a Beamer, she's probably super smooth, but there's no kind of clang to, which I used to not like, but I have to say now with my bike, I ride a Victory. There's a good clang, like Victories, Indians, Harleys all have that clang when you get them into gear. I kind of like it because you get a feel, and you get like an audible, right? That you know that it's shifting gears, but you get used to it. But the clicker, the shifter, it's really like just little taps. So kind of nice, I guess. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm not used to riding a bike without a windshield, so you know, it is what it is. I'm hoping that we get out to some more, well, we'll get out to some more like curvy roads for sure, you know. Yeah, yep. Once we get out there, then I think on the next demo rides, I'll probably only turn the camera on, because I'm doing 2 other bikes today, so I think on those I'll probably only turn the camera on once I get out to the actual, you know, curves are. Supposedly the demo rides are fairly long. I'm not going to record the whole demo ride because I think they're like 40-45 minutes long for a demo ride, which is awesome. Now I have to say, the seat itself, for a stock seat, pretty comfy. It's fairly wide, which is nice, you know, for those of you that have a, you know, need a wider tuchus cushion, right? That's something that you might enjoy. But it's firm but cushy. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it's good placement. Like I find where the handlebars are and all that. Again, for stock handlebars, it's a good placement for my arms. As you can see, my arms have a bit of a bend to them, which is nice. It kind of keeps you back in that nice upright position. But that's going to depend a lot on your physical height and arm length and all that kind of good stuff, right? So like but she's got pickup for sure. But it purrs. Hopefully you guys can hear that, right? It's just got a purr to it. Now I had no idea. Like it's an 1800, but when you look down, right, it's like I think he was explaining it's 2 900s kind of tethered together to give you the 1800. So that's kind of interesting, for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm finding the shifter a bit better now. Right, I just kind of have to lift my foot up to give it that click, but it's just a tiny click. It really is. Just a tiny wee click behind this. All right, here we go. Let's get by this guy. Yeah, like I do find going down is okay. I do find like shifting up through the gears, it's I can't get my foot right under the shifter. It's just you kind of notch your foot in a bit. So again, just something to get used to, for sure. All right, let's wait till we get up to some curves and we'll figure out how we feel about this whole thing, you know, because we're in the city now. All right, we'll wait till we get out. Now the other thing that may stop us from doing some other rides is that we are supposed to get some rain. You guys may not be able to see it, but I definitely got a little bit of a sprinkle on my visor. But I do have to say, like, it really handles well. Like, it leans, not that I've done much leaning, but maybe it's just the bike feels ridiculously light. Like, it really does. I don't know what the weight is of this, but it feels really light. So I think it's again because the motor is such a low mounted motor that your center of gravity is really low. And I could just be full of shit and I have no idea what I'm talking about, but feeling wise it definitely has that nice feel, right? And I'm not supposed to, because I'm on a demo ride, I'm not supposed to, you know, get out of my lane or do any weaving or anything like that. So I have to be good, you know. I have to be good. All right, I'm hoping we get to fire up a little bit. I'll come back once we get to the fun stuff. Oh yes. All right, before we get out to the fun stuff, the other thing that I find weird, and again it's just me coming from, you know, a big cruiser, is it just feels weird that there's nothing directly in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, usually I have a big windshield and a big dash because I got a bagger. So like I can see, of course, the headlight, and I guess that's probably why the speedometer is so far up, like all the instruments, because if it was back further, you just wouldn't be able to see it. You know, something to get used to. Hopefully the fog is something you guys are like. And she does have a vibration, not so much when you're accelerating. There's a bit of a vibration when you're accelerating, not too bad. But when you let off the throttle, you know, especially if you get the RPMs up. Again, I don't know what my RPMs up, but if I have it up here and I do this. There's definitely a bit of vibration that comes through the handlebars that you can feel, but still comfy. Super smooth when you're accelerating or when you're just kind of cruising, for sure. And right now I'm in third gear. Oh, it does have a gear indicator, so that's nice. All right, we'll wait till we get up to the curves, because I'm pretty sure we'll get somewhere that's a little faster. Yeah, she's definitely a smooth bike. And again, I have it in rain mode, which I probably don't need to do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna punch it, rain, roll. So I think I'm supposed to roll off, and now it's in roll mode. Yeah. So there's rain, rock, and roll. Yeah. So this is supposed to be just like your normal. So we'll see. Once we get a bit more comfortable on it. Yeah, you know, going from rain to this, I don't really notice too much of a difference at all. Too much. My guess is that she's just a little more traction friendly for that. Because yeah, she might have a bit more. Not crazy. You know, not crazy at all. All right, so let's go because that's a roll. Which is fine. I'm gonna put it in rock, baby, and we're gonna leave it there. So let's go roll. Nope, wrong button. I'm pushing the menu button. That's my gas. I'm getting 38 miles to the gallon is my kind of standard. Where's my, oh, there's your RPM. Oh, there it is. It's a digital thing for RPM. I'm just gonna go back to that. So let's see my battery. Kilometers, speed, miles per gallon, yeah, instant miles per gallon. It was somewhere, I saw it, there it is, 2300. All right, so let's go to mode, roll, rock, let off, good, there she is. Oh yeah, she's got, you can feel it a bit more when she's in rock for sure. I think if I was just cruising around, I'd probably have it in roll, but if I wanted to actually have some fun in the twisties, you can definitely feel the throttle response is a bit better in rock. For sure, so I like that. I like that. We'll keep it there. And again, we're just kind of in just cruise mode right now, but we're keeping it. And I'm in fourth gear at 1900 RPM. Let's downshift. So doing 60 kilometers, you're just over 2000 RPM in third. So third gear is probably, I don't know where it redlines, but my guess is, again, I'm not 100% sure. My guess is that there's going to be probably a governor on this, would be my guess. Most new bikes have those. Not that I'm going to test that by any means. All right, at some point, I'm sure we'll get away from this truck, and we'll be able to give her some gas just to see, right? All right, I'll be back once we get where there's a bit more fun. Oh yeah, the rock mode is good. She got a nice pull out of a corner, for sure. Had third gear, doing about 60 or 70, and you roll on it in the corner, coming out of the corner. She pulls nice. Again, I don't know the weight of the bike. The bike just doesn't feel like it's got much weight to it at all, and I definitely think that's because the engine's so low, or I don't know, but it definitely pulls off. Now, it is getting a little rainy, so I'm going to switch it back into rain. Rock, rain, let off, good. Yeah, like in here. Yeah, there's a big difference between like rain and roll compared to rock. It's quite the difference actually. So that's kind of nice. Now, the other thing to be aware of is on a bike like this is that normally I have so much rain protection, it's not even funny. I wish I could have taken the bagger out, but it was spoken for. Because normally, like, not that I'm wet by any means, but definitely, like, I can feel that you're not going to have, well, you have no protection right on this. It would have been interesting to see with the bagger. If anybody has ridden the bagger version, let me know what the actual rain protection is like, because I'd be very curious to see what that's like for sure. Back down to third. Oh, are we gonna get somewhere? Like, are we getting on a highway, or are we turning around because of rain? Please say we're not turning around because of rain. That would make me sad. It would make me sad. She's gotta, when you're sitting in like at a whatever stop sign or whatever, and you rev the engine, she's got a real pull to the left. Like you can feel the frame, like wanting to spin you to the left. It's very weird. Like not when it's engaged, but like if I have it like this and I rev it, oh, she like, see that pull? She's got a crazy pull to the left hand side. The guy actually before was telling me that. He said you'd feel it, the engine torque just pull you that way. So I'm like, yeah, it's definitely, you can definitely feel it. All right, looks like we're stopping. I'm hoping we get somewhere that we can have some speed. I don't necessarily know what's going on, but I guess we'll figure this out. Other than that, you really got to get your legs out wide around the floorboards. My floorboards on mine are more like forward, so little different. Where can I hit neutral? There it is. There's neutral. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pop this up here. See? Oh, maybe we're moving now. I don't know what's going on. Nobody knows what's happening. But I like it. It's definitely not a bike that I would do for long rides. For me, again, the bagger maybe, but for ripping around town, yeah, very nice. And the shifter's smooth for sure, without question. The shifter's really nice. Are we heading back? I swear they said it was a 45-minute ride. I think it's because it's getting wet out. Yeah. That's my thought. Yep. All right, let's just give her a little bit of punch. Here we go. You know what? For rain mode, yeah. Still, you know what? I think a lot of people over there are riding this bike. Even in rain mode, you'd be pretty content, right? She's got a good traction. She hooks up really nice. The gears feel good. She's smooth even when you're at low. Like I'm at 1500 RPM right now in second. You know, when you let on it, she pulls. And again, that's in rain mode. So if I was in, you know, rock mode, yes, rock mode. I can't stand like these guys. No. Then I don't think she would let loose, but she's definitely, you know. All right, I'm not too sure what's he's waving us around. I don't know what's going on. All right. But yeah, like once you get it up, like idling right here, like acceleration, you don't feel it, but there. When I'm at 3,000 RPMs, let's say, right there, she's got a bit of a vibration to it, right? I don't know what her, yeah, definitely has a vibration to it, for sure. All right, let's keep going. I was hoping we'd get on the highway. I was hoping we'd get on the highway, but I don't know. We shall see, I guess. We shall see. Because right now I'm in fourth, but I'm at 2,000 RPMs in fourth at 70, right? But I will see she does for a bike. I keep saying for a bike that feels this light, she feels very planted, you know. Beamer, right? They got fantastic engineering, for sure. And I have to say I think it's a ROCTANE as well, but the bagger version, it looks because of the fairing on the front, it kind of has that mini Victory kind of look, except for the crazy motor that's sticking out, right? Yeah. I don't know if I like the look of the motor sticking out like that, and that's just cosmetic. Some people probably love it, and some people are like, nah, right? But it's pretty, for sure. But I just, like, if you wanted to put, I don't know, like engine bars on this or highway pegs, I don't even know how you would do that. You know, like how do you get your legs out there? I have no idea. Oh, look at us taking this corner at high speed second. Come on, give me a little bit, just a. Yeah. Well. All right, so I don't think we're getting on the highway, but if we do, you'll see more video. But as of now, I do have to say, I like it. This is the R18 BMW ROCTANE, and yeah, that's it for this ride. Again, I'd like to have gotten it up to highway speed, but it doesn't look because of the weather that we're going to get the chance. All right, guys, I'm out. We'll talk to you guys next video. Hopefully I get to take another bike out, and there'll be another demo ride bike from Beamer coming up soon. All right, guys, I'm out. Later.